Welcome to Jen's Wealth. Today's question is, can you remove late payments from your credit report? Because I'm about to show you how to remove late payments from your credit report. So if you've ever made a late payment, it's time to take action, because this isn't theory. This is the exact process to remove late payments that banks don't want you to know. And by the end of the video, you'll know exactly how to do it. But before we dive in, smash that subscribe button right now, because on this channel, we reveal the money hacks schools never teach you. And if you want financial freedom, you're in the right place. Let's go. Okay, so let's break this down. Imagine your credit score is like your financial reputation on TikTok. Every like and share makes you look good, but when you miss a payment, it's like posting a viral video fail. Everyone sees it, and your reputation tanks instantly. Payment history makes up 35% of your FICO score, the single biggest factor. Just one late payment can knock 50 to 100 points off your score. It stays for 7 years if you don't take action. But don't worry, we've got the playbook to clean this mess up. This is the 4-step credit hack to delete late payments fast. First, I need you to understand why late payments crush you so hard. Late payments are like strikes against you, and there are 3 levels: 30 days past due, 60 days past due, and 90 days past due. And as it gets worse, it counts as a negative item on your credit report. These negative items stay on your credit report for up to 7 years, and they age like fine wine, getting worse over time. And that's why you need to act fast. But don't worry, we've got the playbook to clean this mess up. Step number 1, you need to send a goodwill letter. A goodwill letter is a polite request asking the creditor or the bank to remove the negative item, like a late payment, from your credit report as a courtesy. This is especially helpful if it was an honest mistake or a one-time thing. Even better, if you have a long history with that bank and have always paid on time. For example, if you've had a credit card with a bank for several years and you've always paid on time, but then you had a major event, like a car accident or a medical emergency that caused you to miss one payment, you could write a goodwill letter asking them to remove the late payment that resulted from the missed payment. In these situations, banks are surprisingly human and say yes more often than you might think. And to make a goodwill letter, it's simple. In fact, studies show that writing a goodwill letter is one of the most effective ways to remove late payments from your credit report. Step 2 is to dispute errors. Sometimes the credit bureaus like Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion make mistakes, and it happens more often than you'd think. That's almost 1 out of 14 people. So check yours today. Now here's the hack. The late payment isn't yours? File a dispute with each bureau. The Fair Credit Reporting Act gives you the right to dispute any negative information on your credit report. The credit bureaus have 30 days to investigate after you file a complaint. If the bank can't prove it's accurate, boom, it's deleted. Come to access your free credit reports from all 3 major credit bureaus. Then follow their dispute process. But here's where it gets interesting. You can also negotiate with creditors directly, and some will agree to delete a late payment if you pay the debt. For example, if you owe $500 on a credit card, call the bank and ask if they remove the late fee or late payment from your report if you pay the full balance of $500. They often agree to this arrangement known as pay for delete, which is huge. In fact, a survey found that 81% of people who tried pay for delete were successful in removing at least one negative item from their credit report. And later, I'll show you how to make this process easier. Here's the thing. If you find yourself in a situation where you genuinely can't afford to pay the debt or negotiate for removal, don't panic. There's still a third option. File a complaint with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, or CFPBU. They might help you negotiate with the bank or creditor. Now, on to step 3. The actual pay-for-delete strategy. Now, if you actually owe money, you can try the pay-for-delete method. Think of it like a trade. You pay what you owe, and in exchange, they agree to erase the late payment. Not every lender does this, but collection agencies often will. Always get it in writing before you pay. This one is huge in competitive searches. Pay for delete late payments, credit repair hacks, how to remove collections fast. By the way, if you're finding this useful, please do us a favor and hit that like button. It helps our videos reach more people and helps them too. Thanks for doing that. I really appreciate it. Now on to the 4th step, build positive history. Imagine trying to cover a bad review online. Ooh. The best way is to flood it with 5-star reviews. Same with credit. Get a secured card, keep your utilization under 10%, and pay on time every single month. Over time, the positive data buries the negative. Keywords: rebuild credit after late payment, how to fix credit score fast, best secured cards for credit repair. Okay, so here's the deal. If you play the game right, you could boost your score by 100 points or more in just 90 days. But before you go, I need to warn you against 2 credit repair myths. First, you never want to ignore your bills. Ignoring the problem won't make it go away. In fact, it'll hurt your score more in the long run. Second, never send money without written proof of delete. Some companies promise to erase negative marks if you pay, but don't get it in writing first. You can build credit responsibly and without debt. Okay, so here's your recap. 1. Send a goodwill letter. 2. Dispute errors with the bureaus. 3. Use pay for delete if needed. 4. Build positive history going forward. Do this, and in 90 days you could see a massive credit score jump. By the way, if you want to turbocharge your progress and fix your credit even faster, we've got your back. Check out my detailed guide on how to increase your credit score fast. You can find it in the description below, and it's packed with tips, tools, and strategies to help you level up your credit score in no time. It's totally free and full of valuable insights that you won't find anywhere else. So don't miss out. Click the link in the description and let's get started. Now here's your challenge. Leave your target credit score in the comments below. Let's create a community of winners and hold each other accountable. And by the way, you should see this video next. It's on how to improve your credit score fast. It's one of our most popular videos with tons of actionable advice that can help you boost your score in no time. Click on the link and let's keep this financial journey together.